Naomi Judd was one of the leading ladies of the 1980s, with a legacy that transcends music. Naomi captured the hearts of millions of fans with her music, personality, and rags to riches story. But there was a hidden battle that only few knew about, a struggle as intense and relentless as the passion she poured into every song. While her harmonies with Winona echoed through the airwaves, Naomi battled demons that remained unseen. This haunting truth only surfaced after her untimely demise. Now, her husband and companion of over 3 decades, Larry Strickland, has bravely chosen to break his silence. Why is he choosing this moment to open up about her darkest moments? Join us as we unravel the heart-wrenching truth behind the smiles and melodies of the legendary Naomi Judd. On April 30th, Ashley Judd, the daughter of Naomi Judd, delivered the devastating news of her mother's death, causing a momentary standstill in the music industry. In a tweet, she announced, "Today, we sisters experienced a tragedy. We lost our beautiful mother to the disease of mental illness." Ashley further revealed that she and her sister Winona Judd were shattered. Despite their loss, the two sisters courageously took to the stage the day after their mother's passing when the Judds were inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Larry Strickland, Naomi's husband, had been largely silent, but he's finally spoken up. He shed light on something that many have speculated about but couldn't publicly address. Keep watching as we delve into the shocking events that led to Naomi Judd's passing and uncover Larry Strickland's heartfelt admiration for his late wife. Naomi Judd's story began in the small town of Ashland, Kentucky. Before fame, she was known as Diana Ellen Judd, a young nurse raising 2 daughters on her own. Her life was a constant balancing act of work, motherhood, and distant dreams. Despite the hardships and the pressure to make ends meet, love and music filled their home, providing comfort in times of uncertainty. Music became their escape, a language that united them. Naomi's voice guided them through tough times, serving as a beacon of hope. But the turning point came when Naomi and Winona started singing together, not just at home, but in local venues. Their natural harmonies and undeniable chemistry showcased a unique bond between mother and daughter. They were more than just a family. They were partners in a dream that gradually transformed into reality. In 1983, the Judds received their big break when their tape caught the attention of RCA Records. Suddenly, Naomi Judd went from being a nurse to a country music sensation with hits like Mama He's Crazy and Why Not Me. Their fame skyrocketed, but with it came the challenges of Naomi's new life. The transition from nurse to superstar was overwhelming for Naomi. The spotlight brought immense pressure, with the demands of touring, recording, and being Naomi Judd 24/7. While she appeared poised in front of the cameras and on stage, few knew about the personal sacrifices and inner turmoil she faced behind the scenes. The height of success was accompanied by the first signs of trouble. As Naomi and Winona's harmonies resonated on the airwaves, their songs became anthems of an era. The Judds were at the pinnacle of their career, showered with awards, accolades, and adoring fans. However, the demands of fame took a toll on Naomi. Despite her picture-perfect image on tour, fatigue set in backstage. Juggling interviews, performances, and recording sessions while being there for her daughters left little time for rest. The relentless pace and mounting pressure led to Naomi's first serious health scare. It was a wake-up call, reminding her that fame couldn't fix everything and that some battles were fought in private. Amidst the gold records and standing ovations, Naomi faced a diagnosis that not only challenged her career, but also her life. This new reality forced her to confront her own mortality. Throughout this journey, her relationship with Winona evolved. They navigated the complex waters of a family in the spotlight, balancing their tight bond with the demands of their careers. It was a test of their strength as a mother and daughter. Naomi's resilience became her defining trait. Her battle with illness led to a deeper understanding of herself and her purpose beyond music. The road ahead was filled with obstacles, but her determination to overcome them inspired many. Her advocacy for health became a new stage for her to command. Her voice, both in song and in her call to action, resonated with those facing similar trials. Naomi Judd's health battle became widely known in the early 1990s when she received a diagnosis of hepatitis C. It was 1991, and at the height of their career, the Judds had to announce a farewell tour, an unexpected turn in their ongoing success story. Naomi, who had contracted the virus during her time as a nurse, was given a prognosis of 3 years to live by her doctors. As the reality of her illness sank in, Naomi stepped away from the spotlight to prioritize her health. She pursued treatment aggressively, exploring both traditional and alternative medicine. Her fight against hepatitis C was a lengthy and challenging one, filled with uncertainty and the constant struggle to maintain hope. During this time, Naomi's mental health also began to deteriorate. The stress of her illness, combined with the loss of her performing career, led her into a deep and paralyzing depression. In candid interviews later on, she would reveal the darkness she experienced during those times, and the tremendous effort it took to find light on days when the weight of her world felt overwhelming. Despite these challenges, Naomi found solace in the love and support of her family. As Winona's solo career took off and Ashley established herself as an actress, the successes brought joy to Naomi, even as she navigated her own health crisis. In the midst of her battle, Naomi became a dedicated advocate for hepatitis C awareness. By 1998, she defied the odds and declared herself free of the virus, a victory she attributed to her faith, family, and unwavering determination. This triumph was not only a personal milestone, but also a beacon of hope for others fighting the disease. Naomi's resilience was tested once again as she continued to face mental health challenges. Yet she remained open about her struggles, becoming a voice for those silently suffering. Her advocacy work expanded to include mental health, where she aimed to destigmatize depression and anxiety, particularly among individuals in the public eye. The story of Naomi Judd is not just that of a legendary country music artist, it's also the tale of a woman who, when confronted with life's harshest trials, chose to fight with grace and utilize her experiences to illuminate the path for others. As Naomi Judd emerged triumphant from her battle against hepatitis C, her tale of resilience began to ignite inspiration among many. Yet even as she celebrated the significant milestone in her health journey, the lingering aftermath of the disease and its toll on her mental well-being continued to cast a shadow over her life. Naomi chose to be transparent about her ongoing struggles with depression, an affliction that affects numerous individuals, but often remains concealed, particularly in the high-pressure realm of entertainment. Naomi's advocacy efforts took on a deeply personal dimension as she fearlessly shared her own experiences with mental health. She transformed into a guiding light, speaking at events and penning a book that chronicled her arduous path. Her unguarded honesty about such a vulnerable subject shattered barriers, challenged societal stigmas, and sparked essential conversations surrounding mental health, especially within the realm of celebrities. Yet, her endeavors extended beyond mere speaking engagements. Naomi took proactive measures, collaborating with various health organizations to foster awareness and bolster support for mental health initiatives. She emphasized the utter importance of accessible care, the strength derived from communal support, and the necessity of unreserved dialogue concerning mental health concerns. Nevertheless, Naomi's personal journey was not without its share of struggles. The balancing act between her public advocacy and her private battles posed an incessant challenge. She confronted the relentless scrutiny inherent in celebrity status, where every action and utterance was amplified, and the weight of upholding a resolute facade became overwhelming. Throughout it all, the unwavering bond with her daughters remained an unwavering source of strength. While Winona's music career and Ashley's achievements in acting brought Naomi immense pride, it was their profound personal connection that provided solace and fortitude. Although the public perceived them as a family under constant scrutiny, privately, they steadfastly supported one another through the soaring triumphs and the profound tribulations that accompanied both fame and personal adversity. The Judds were not merely a musical act. They were a family thrust into the public eye, grappling with the distinct pressures that accompany fame. Naomi and Winona's relationship, rooted in profound love and a shared musical passion, also endured its fair share of strains and stresses. The dynamic between Naomi and her daughters was complex, particularly as Winona embarked on her solo career and Ashley rose to prominence in the Hollywood spotlight. While immense pride swelled within Naomi for her daughter's accomplishments, so too did the challenge of navigating the delicate equilibrium between their professional endeavors and personal lives. Naomi's role as both a mother and a professional partner to Winona in their duo demanded a delicate balancing act, especially as they confronted the inevitable tensions that arise from such intimate collaborations. The farewell tour in 1991 marked an emotionally charged period, signifying the end of an era for the Judds and the onset of Winona's solo journey. It was a transition that tested their relationship, but ultimately showcased the unbreakable bond they shared. Additionally, their family ties faced further trials when Naomi confronted her health and mental health struggles. The approaches taken by each family member in coping with these challenges sometimes diverged, leading to moments of misunderstanding and friction. However, throughout it all, the bedrock of familial love remained unwavering. Naomi's battle with depression and their collective journey through these trials underscore the significance of support and understanding within family dynamics, particularly under the constant scrutiny of public life. The strength of the Judd family did not lie in perfection, but rather in their unwavering commitment to weathering storms together. Naomi's advocacy work for health issues, influenced by her own experiences, became a shared cause that united the family on a formidable front. They joined forces to make a tangible difference in the lives of others, utilizing their platform to bring about positive change. In the face of adversity, the Judds exemplified the power of resilience, compassion, and unwavering unity. Naomi Judd's path from illness to becoming a health advocate marked a transformative chapter in her life. After publicly sharing her diagnosis and triumphant recovery from hepatitis C, Naomi committed herself to assisting others facing similar battles. Recognizing the power of her public platform, she fearlessly used her voice to illuminate the causes close to her heart, advocating for improved treatment options and increased research funding. Her efforts encompassed a range of initiatives. Naomi testified before the U.S. Senate Appropriations Subcommittee on Labor, Health, Human Services, and Education, passionately urging for greater financial support for hepatitis C research. But she didn't merely speak out, she backed her words with tangible action. She actively participated in fundraising events and forged partnerships with medical organizations to raise awareness. Additionally, Naomi lent her voice to the cause of mental health, candidly sharing her own struggles with depression and anxiety. In a time when discussing such matters remained largely taboo, particularly for public figures, her transparency was revolutionary. Through her courage, she became a symbol of hope, a rallying point for those silently enduring similar battles. Naomi's advocacy efforts extended far beyond speaking engagements and public appearances. They were deeply personal. She courageously shared intimate details of her emotional and physical struggles, offering a comprehensive portrait of the person behind the celebrity. Through her actions, she emphasized the vital importance of holistic health, recognizing the intrinsic link between physical and mental well-being. Her message resounded clearly: health is not a privilege, but a fundamental right, and everyone, regardless of their circumstances, deserves access to the care and support they require. Naomi's unwavering commitment to health advocacy redefined her public image. She transcended the label of being solely a country music star, emerging as a warrior for wellness. With compassion and unyielding determination, she led the charge, leaving an indelible impact on the world of health advocacy. Now, before we continue, in the spirit of celebrating the legacy of Naomi, let's take a moment to share your favorite memory of Naomi in the comments section. It could be about a song that really touched you, or maybe a concert that left a lasting impression. It could even be about how Naomi courageously fought against mental illness in public, shedding light on a topic that many people were afraid to talk about for a long time. Naomi's final years encompassed a complex blend of personal triumphs and ongoing challenges. While her advocacy work persisted with unwavering dedication, she continued to grapple with the mental health issues that had cast a shadow over much of her life. Nonetheless, Naomi found solace and joy in the small, everyday moments, in the continued success of her daughters, and in the enduring love of her fans. One of her most profound public appearances occurred at the 2021 Country Music Hall of Fame induction ceremony. The event captured the essence of the Judds' contributions to country music, as Naomi, alongside Winona, accepted the honor with grace. Their performance that evening carried the weight of their emotional journey. Naomi was also deeply involved in crafting her memoir, River of Time: My Descent into Depression and How I Emerged with Hope. Released in 2016, the book offered an unflinching portrayal of her struggles with mental health, providing an intimate glimpse into the life of a woman who had often been seen solely through the lens of her public persona. In her book and interviews, Naomi shared details about her treatment, including the use of medications and therapy. She openly discussed the side effects and the trial and error process of finding the right combination of treatments. Her transparency helped demystify the journey for many who were grappling with similar issues. Naomi's legacy also lives on through the Naomi Judd Education and Research Fund, established to carry on her work in raising awareness and funding for hepatitis C research. The fund represents Naomi's unwavering commitment to helping others, ensuring that her advocacy efforts endure beyond her lifetime. The final act of Naomi Judd's life story reflects the duality of her public success and private battles. While her struggles with mental health persisted, her determination to live fully and make a difference never wavered. Naomi's life serves as a reminder that resilience does not mean the absence of hardships, but the courage to continue moving forward despite them. Naomi Judd's departure from the world left a void in the hearts of many, but her legacy endures, interwoven into the fabric of the music industry and the field of health advocacy. She's cherished not only for her chart-topping hits of the Judds, but also for her profound impact on public health awareness and her courageous battle with mental illness. Her contributions to country music were monumental, with the Judds achieving numerous awards and accolades. However, her true legacy lies in the authenticity and openness with which she addressed her life struggles. Her daughters, Winona and Ashley, continue to honor their mother's memory by championing the causes she believed in and embodying her spirit in their ongoing work. They uphold her values of family resilience and the importance of compassion for those grappling with their mental health. When remembering Naomi, fans and fellow artists often recount stories of her kindness, spirited personality, and powerful presence both on and off stage. These personal anecdotes add depth to her public image, revealing the multifaceted nature of her character. The Naomi Judd Education and Research Fund stands as a lasting tribute, serving as a beacon for those battling hepatitis C and providing funding for cutting-edge research that can save lives. Now, let's dive into the revelation made by her husband. Naomi's husband, Larry Strickland, hasn't been in the limelight much since the news came out. According to The Boot, they tied the knot back in 1989, and their special day had Ashley and Winona as bridesmaids. In interviews, the couple never held back their admiration for each other, and their relationship seemed like a perfect fairy tale. In 2013, Naomi shared with Closer Weekly, "Larry and I are both from a family of 6, very blue-collar. He worked in the tobacco fields every summer. My daddy had his own gas station and taught me the hard work ethic. Larry is the most humble person I've ever met." Finally, on May 15th, Strickland decided to open up about his late wife during her CMT special, Naomi Judd, A River of Time, named after her 2016 memoir that explored her battle with depression. Strickland lovingly spoke of Naomi, describing her as someone who had never met a stranger and enjoyed striking up conversations with people. He joked, "Much to my displeasure, she would start a conversation with anyone who made eye contact with her." He continued, "We would end up standing 10, 20, 30 minutes on a sidewalk while she talked to a complete stranger about their passions and their dog." 2 weeks and a day after Naomi's passing, Larry helped lead a memorial for her at the Ryman Auditorium. CMT aired a touching 75-minute tribute featuring speeches, performances, and surprise appearances, including Ashley Judd. Ashley later mentioned that the event was exactly what her mother would have wanted before expressing her gratitude to everyone who filled the venue. If you'd like, please take a moment to leave a kind message for Larry, Ashley, Winona, and the entire family in the comment section below. Well, Naomi tragically passed away on April 30th, 2022. An autopsy report confirmed that she died by suicide and had left a note. The beloved singer left us at the age of 76, just 1 day before she was supposed to be inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame alongside her daughter, Winona Judd. On May 15th, there was a significant event focusing on celebrating Naomi's life. Larry and Naomi were married for almost 33 years, having known each other even longer. Their daughters, Winona and Ashley, held Naomi in the highest regard. Before Naomi's passing, Larry, being a gospel singer, was on tour. Interestingly, Naomi accompanied him on the tour to Vienna, Austria. However, on April 29th, Naomi traveled back home alone, which was a departure from her usual routine. Fortunately, her flight back was uneventful, and true to her friendly nature, she struck up a conversation with a stranger along the way. Larry has the complete story, so let's hear it from him. I got this email not long after we lost her. Larry, you don't know me, we've never met, but I was fortunate enough to meet your late wife recently, who, for some reason only she knew, gave me your card. On Friday of last week, I was flying through Chicago to Nashville and sat next to Naomi. Being a bit of a country and western Philistine, I had no knowledge of who she was, her accomplishments, or her achievements. It's safe to say that the next 90 minutes we spent in each other's company were not only entertaining, fascinating, and enlightening, but also, for me at least, thoroughly enjoyable. It's a small comfort, I'm sure, but my life seems a lot richer after meeting your wife, however briefly. And I cannot begin to even contemplate, let alone understand, how difficult things must be for you right now. Truly sorry for your loss. Obviously, I didn't know Naomi at all, but I can tell you, she spoke highly and warmly of you and the life you shared together. Rest assured, she loved you and had no qualms about telling me, a stranger on a plane, that was so. These remarks from Larry are significant because they mark the first time he's publicly spoken since his wife's passing. Prior to this, he had made a public statement shortly after Naomi's death, a few days earlier. Ashley, their daughter, shared a video showing Larry leading the family in a heartfelt gospel song. Naomi Judd's legacy as a country music legend and advocate continues to inspire us even after her passing, reminding us to share our stories and make a lasting impact on the world around us. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment on your favorite song or moment from Naomi Judd. The legend lives on.